And we'll get started simply by closing the eyes and taking a couple moments to be with ourselves. Before we really tune into the body, simply become aware of how you're feeling right now. Notice how your mind, your headspace feels. Just be with it for a couple of moments. And gently draw your awareness to your body and simply observe. Notice how it feels. And eventually tune into your emotional well-being. So notice the emotion, the energetic state that you feel right now. And rather than judging how you feel in this moment, simply become aware and let it be. Your mind, body, and emotional state is perfect as it is. Just become an observer. Begin to feel the gentle flow of every inhale and exhale in your body. Feel the ripple, the wave of every breath. And allow your mind to begin to tune in to the present moment by linking up with the feeling of the breath. And as we're here settling into the moment, I'd like to introduce our thought for class or theme for the week, however you want to look at it. So this week, I'd like to share with you a quote from a book that I read every time after I do my meditations. And a couple days ago, a line stood out for me that I really wanted to share with you. So it's just one sentence, but I wanted to share it with you because I thought that it was applicable to our time together. So the sentence is this: the more you look for good things in your life, the clearer your vision becomes. I'll read it one more time. The more you look for good things in your life, the clearer your vision becomes. So take a couple moments and find what that means for you. So what does this phrase mean for you? How can it be applied to your life? And just allow your mind to mull over that for a couple moments. The more you look for good things in your life, the clearer your vision becomes. So while we can extract many meanings from this, and yours is your meaning, whatever it meant for you, but I wanted to share with you as well my meaning, what came to me when I read that little sentence. So when I read the sentence, I thought of how we spend our mental activity every day. So if you were to think about where you spend your areas of focus, maybe like what you watch on TV, the types of books that you read, maybe what you go to when you start scrolling on your phone, whatever it is, but where you spend your mental activity throughout your days affects your vision and how you see the world, if you will. So this quote or sentence is suggesting that the more you look at good things, the clearer your vision becomes. So we can cloud our vision by looking at negative things, things that make us feel bad about ourselves, others, or the world, and all sorts of stuff. Or we can choose to look at things that make us feel uplifted, that brighten our spirits and make us look at positive things that are going on in the world around us, when sometimes that can be hard to find. So if you decide to make this your theme for practice or even theme for the week, maybe you become aware of what you spend your time digesting or bringing into your body through your eyes, through your ears, through what you read, through what you listen to, and how that may be affecting your mindset and how you go about in the world. When we practice our shamatha meditation, we start to become aware of all the thoughts that begin to pop around and simply come back to the breath. But those thoughts can be easily persuaded by the external environment that we take in around us. So maybe as you go throughout your week, or simply this is just something to contemplate for right now, you begin to become aware of what you expose yourself to. The type of people, the type of things you look at and read, what you listen to and hear, and maybe you begin to choose things that might be a little bit healthier for you, a little bit more positive, and can positively affect your mood and mindset as you go throughout your life. So take a couple moments, maybe you think about how you can apply this for your week if that's something you want to do, or simply let yourself rest in the sentence, the quote, for a couple more moments. And we'll gently make our way to our shamatha meditation. So if you're laying down, find your way to a seat, again cross-legged, with the hands gently resting on the thighs or the knees. Once you're ready, if the eyes are closed, gently peel them open and find somewhere to look towards the ground about 3 to 6 feet in front of you. And from there, we'll get started. I'll start our timer. So gently draw your awareness all the way to your legs, to the feet. Maybe you wiggle your toes a little bit, relax the feet, soften the ankles. Relax the lower legs, the knees. Soften the thighs. Allow your hips and sits bones to rest effortlessly on the ground or the seat beneath you. Simply allow the lower half of your body to sink towards the support of the ground. From this steady, restful base, begin to lift your back body, stacking every vertebra one on top of another until you're sitting up nice and tall. Continue to lift through the back of the neck so the chin is parallel with the ground beneath you. Crown of the head reaches up towards the ceiling. We have a strong, secure back body, and from that we'll begin to soften and open the front of our bodies. So relax your forehead, soften the eyebrows, relax the eyes. Though they are open, simply allow the visual field to enter through the eyeballs. Rather than staring at one point in particular, just let the visual field in. Relax the cheeks, the jaw, soften your lips and your teeth, and gently float the tongue down away from the roof of your mouth. Relax your ears, the back of your head. Soften the throat. Relax the shoulders down the back body, creating space around the neck and ears. Arms rest effortlessly by your sides. Soften your chest, the rib cage, and the belly. Notice if you tend to hold the belly in towards the spine, just simply let it go and distend. Begin to feel your inhales and exhales in your body. Now maybe you trace the breath, feeling it in the nostrils, then the back of the throat, the chest and the belly on the inhales, and on the exhales, feeling the breath exit the body from the belly, chest, throat, and nostrils. Notice where you feel the breath. So it may be in multiple areas, just one. You might feel it differently for inhales and exhales. Become a detective of the breath within the body. Notice where you feel it and fully submerge yourself in feeling every inhale and exhale. Our task for this meditation is to feel the breath. That's all you have to do right now. Feel the inhales and the exhales as they arrive and exit your body. You may notice, though, that as simple as this task may sound, the mind wants to think. And that's okay. The job of the mind is to think. Inevitably, the mind will be taken away from the breath, and again, that's okay. When that happens, you might just notice thoughts like murmurs in the background, and you'll still be able to focus on feeling the breath. In that case, just keep going on doing what you're doing. In another scenario, you may notice that you forget about the task of feeling the breath. The mind takes you away on external or internal distractions, so much so that you're no longer feeling the inhales and the exhales actively. When that happens, label it thinking when you become aware and return back to feeling the breath. That's all you have to do. No need to analyze your thoughts, for that is just thinking as well. Simply label it thinking and come back to feeling the breath. More than anything, please be compassionate with yourself. This is not something to condemn yourself on, to judge yourself. We're simply here to become aware of ourselves and the inner workings of the mind. So take the next couple of moments to practice this technique. Feel every inhale and exhale. When your mind gets distracted on anything, so much so that you're no longer actively feeling the breath in the body, label that thinking and start again. Be patient with yourself and find a light, easy nature as you practice this technique. Gently draw your practice to a close. Feel free to close the eyes, move your body in any way that feels good for you. And only when you're ready, we'll meet with the palms touching at heart center and eyes drawn close. Take a couple of moments to consciously observe how you feel. Draw your awareness to your mind, your head space, and notice how it feels. What's the first word that comes to you to describe the state of your mind? Draw your awareness to your body, notice how it feels. Again, what word comes to you to describe the state of your body? And then tune in to your energetic, your emotional well-being. What emotion do you feel in this moment? And gently give yourself a smile and really, really thank yourself for showing up here, for dedicating your time to your health, to your life, and your practice. And thank you so very much for sharing your beautiful practice and energy with me here this evening. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.